brought up this issue before, and Mr. Booker, I want to raise this about your relationship to your old firm. Your tax returns revealed you made more than nearly $700,000 from your old law firm, while the law firm earned more than $2 million in contracts from the Newark watershed and the city's housing authority. You are responsible for appointing board members to these two agencies, yet to date you have not released any documents explaining the terms of your payment. Are you at this point willing to release your severance agreement to clear up any misconception there is out there about your influence in these city contracts for your old firm?
Well, again, they weren't city contracts, they were contracts with independent authorities, but let's just be clear what this is about. I released 15 years of my tax returns. And because I released 15 years of the tax returns, people in the state of New Jersey know that in 2006, when I became mayor, I left a law firm that I helped to create and was compensated for my stake in that business, as many people who leave their businesses are. What this is distracting folks from is a reality that I set the level of transparency, 15 years of tax returns, a level of transparency my opponent has not met. When I was in the public trust, when I was mayor, I released my tax returns. My opponent has not. We released not only the money that I've received, every detail, every dime, and the principles of that relationship. Just because I've decided to run for public office and set a level of transparency, the personal financial information of my former law partners from 7 years ago should not be allowed to be released as well.
Okay. But will you release your severance agreement?
We've released the terms of my severance agreement, exactly what they were established upon. What this is really about, in my opinion, should be every elected official should release their tax returns going back to the time that they were in public office. The mayor of Bogota, Mr. Lonegan, has not released his tax returns from the time that he was in public office.
So you are not willing to release your severance agreement?
I've released all of my financial disclosures, and I've released the terms of that agreement.
Mr. Lonegan.
Mayor, you've made your entire fortune as the mayor of Newark. You've made over $1 million in speaking fees. You earned over $700,000 in kickbacks from your prior law firm for diverting contracts to them, and you won't tell the truth. The only example of economic growth in Newark, New Jersey is you lining your pockets as mayor of Newark, period. And you can talk about me, but you know what I made as the mayor of Bogota? $1,800 a year stipend. And I basically donated every penny back. You've made a six-digit salary, over six-digit salary, as mayor of Newark while you paraded around the country, collecting speaking fees, collecting hundreds of thousands of dollars from your prior law firm. You know, this warrant's being investigated. There's not more to this than meets the eye, and we need to learn more about this, because this man has made his entire fortune as the mayor of Newark. We simply cannot afford this kind of leadership in the United States Senate.
Mr. Booker, you'd like to respond?
Yes, I'd like to correct the facts. First of all, he's absolutely right. I made money going around the country speaking, and to the extent that I made money, I gave the majority of that away.